5'9".
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Kill. He's checking. Crash. Hey, orbit.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, watch it. Check three.
I ain't gonna hit him with it.
Hey, seam six.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
Get up. I don't want to hear shit. Get up. You got a good front four, but the DBs need some work back there. Harrison Smith, he just good for hitting shit. I don't respect Xavier Rhodes. He a bitch.
First here in this opening quarter.
That's big Michael Thomas though. He got dunked on. He got dunked on for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it.
I'm going for the gusto, bro. Fuck the first down.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice
yeah, that's
job
Harrison
there as
Smith.
He gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here.
Yes, sir. I'm on that. You was finna get open if we had some more time.
He's the one to get him this
I was
time.
on that. I was on that shit.
Brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say.
Oh, he got, hey.
Means they get out to a fast
yeah,
start.
Trey Waynes better get his bitch ass up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Ready.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Breeze to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied.
And that's what you count on. I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yard.
Yes, sir. Harrison Smith better stay alert out there. You better. That's the second time. That's the best second time your best safety didn't got exposed.
Here in the opening quarter of this game, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.
Yes, sir.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9, from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. To throw his cousin.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Tell him about that use alert. This now.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20.
He was supposed to get out of there.
12 yards there,
no
good
cap.
for the Saints first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And he slings one.
That's
It's
a touchdown.
incomplete.
Swear to God, that's a touchdown. I ain't had nothing but green. I had to be like 2 niggas.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Rip left. Check. Kill. 40's Mike. Bravo. Pick it up. Hey, easy. 40. Army. Chance.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You. Hey, Mike 40. Watch the screen. Hey, Delta. Screen. 40's Mike. 53. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Here we go. Mike 40. Okay, double up. Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, boy.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, go Mike 40. Wild Bill. 36. 40's Mike. Watch the run. Hey, wahoo. Check.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
That's the only thing he good for.
Now Breeze again.
Oh, why he went that way? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was finna try your nigga right there.
Barr there to jar it free.
It's always a
Marcus
battle.
Thomas, I was finna-
first down, the
I was
offense and the
finna try.
defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Well, this is caught by Gill. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Come out that bitch. I should have stripped his ass. I should have stripped his ass. That would have been a sick-ass touchdown.
A chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Hey, I knew you was going to either him or the running back.
The first down yardage, and he's down at about the 30-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh, hell no.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 70 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I knew you was gonna score right there.
Offensive line,
before, when you caught that pick, I knew you was gonna get a touchdown. That shit happened to me every time. Like, I get up 14-0. If I don't kick that field goal, if I always do that shit.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, I knew that shit. Yeah.
This will be taken very short. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
No cap.
Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
no cap.
For them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
If it was bread on the line, I promise I was going to kick that.
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze, it's caught. Smith.
No cap. If bread was on the line, I'd kick that shit, bro.
The reception good for 7.
I was not thinking
it's
about
3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, writing down your ad-lib.
Oh, no, he beat. He is beat.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Yes, sir.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Gotta love the catch.
That's good. You
gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves.
If you do what I think you is, I might get a pick right here.
Cousins now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
No. We go 21. Hey, Echo. Mike 40, Mike. Over. I'm coming for you. You mine. 11. Crunch. Let it take.
Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25
That's a good ad throw.
Hey, 95-56. 95-56. Let's go, baby. 13. Mike, hey, Zoom. No gain on this, team.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze.
I'm tripping.
Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And
I'm trying to fucking use my fucking playmaker.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Yeah, it was,
Either
but
side
I don't know what the hell
just
you
go
had
ahead,
doing.
finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, Cook. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the 2nd half with an onside kick. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Cousins on 1st down.
Hell no! I'm on it. Hey, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Do not.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Do it again.
Draw play. Cousins to Cook.
I'm right here, nigga. Fuck.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat.
All right, but hey, yeah, we got smoke. We got smoke. 3-on-3 smoke, bro.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 7, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh hell no!
That nigga. Zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Hell no.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. Now we've got a good one, bro.
We're going to be bigger. Just stay who you are. Just get chances, but no, everybody get chances. Be big and cover. You're going to be bigger. Just stay who you are. There's get chances, but no, everybody get chances to be big and go on the start.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I got some scars on blood in my eyes, the pain they cover me for. Son, he 5 and 10 in the world is yours, and the chain no more. Take off with it, right? Shit, knock it back in so big, can't even fit in my lap. Shit.
Showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
Because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You play like being Hamza, we get to chopping this shit.
Kill.
On play action, now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. 17 there in the New Orleans first down.
Hart got a whole
his
shit
position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Broke, got rich, hallelujah.
It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. And this belongs to the Vikings. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Cousins.
Wow.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's complete to Diggs. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On second down, it's Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They run it again with Cook. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared
14,
to be a
14.
case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, that's the 4th quarter.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my goodness.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
He lucky as fuck for that.
And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
He lucky as fuck.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Check. Watch twist.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Five. Easy, opposite.
From the gun, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
All day, just like that. Check Mike 40. You're good. Mike 4, ready. Sammy.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Kamara off the draw. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Oh my God.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Well, that simply is a
missed opportunity. That Madden didn't owe you that. Madden, I seen that. I seen that.
I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
I figured out what's defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Check.
Now Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
That's Michael
Thomas.
Thomas.
Play of the drive there is incomplete.
He is mousing that
suck-ass
Thomas
again, but it's going to be 2nd down. We have not seen a whole
Kendrick
lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Breeze to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
You said what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie, fuck it.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Hey, I just had to do that so you couldn't ice me.
So now one of the biggest
they
kicks of the
still
night
let this
is
nigga
forthcoming.
That shit
With
crazy.
1 second to go, this to send us to overtime.
Hell, what the? That nigga barely missed that shit.
They had
That's
to go
crazy.
for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So the final